Here's your baby development guide for week 37, brought to you by Birth Announcements for Baby. Physical development. Did you know that every year more than 1 million children are treated for injuries that have occurred because of safety hazards in the home? The most common injuries include burns from radiators that were uncovered, bath water that was too hot, poisonings from swallowing toxic substances such as household cleaners, and of course, falls. To prevent these and other disasters, it is absolutely imperative that you child-proof your home and provide proper supervision for your baby at all times. By child-proofing, clearing away breakable as well as dangerous items, you allow your child greater freedom to explore, since fewer areas are off-limits, and he can experience more independence of movement, which help build self-esteem. Before you rush off to the mall to buy a slew of safety gadgets, make a list of what you'll need. Experienced parents agree that the best way to identify potential problems is to take a baby's eye view. You guessed it, get on your hands and knees and crawl through every room in your home. Don't forget the backyard, deck, pool area, basement, garage, and any place else baby can wander. Make sure you find all the electrical outlets. Look for sharp edges at the bottom of your kitchen and bathroom counters, and see if you can get the oven open. Don't underestimate your child's motivation. Persistent, curious babies have been known to work for endless periods of time to gain access to forbidden areas. Make the list as you go along. Here are some absolute musts to include on your list. Number 1. Wall-mounted, not pressure-mounted, I'm sure you can figure out why, gates for the top and bottom of stairs. Number 2. No-slip strips or mat and a cushioned faucet cover for the bathtub. You'll also want to turn the water temperature of your hot water heater down to 120 degrees. Anything hotter without proper mixing with cold water can scald your baby. Number 3. Screens or covers for all heat sources. Number 4. Safety latches for drawers and cabinets. Move toxic substances to high cabinets rather than leaving them below the sink. Number 5. Baby-proof doorknob covers so baby can't slip outside or get into a room that is not child-proofed. Number 6. Outlet covers and shields or covers for electrical cords. Cords should never be left in baby's reach. And number 7. Smoke detectors throughout the house and at least one fire extinguisher. Social development. Babies love their siblings and consider them to be very special, and although they turn on the charm for their brothers and sisters, most 9-month-olds would rather play with a toy than with another child. If you observe 2 babies play side by side, you will notice that they will engage in parallel play, each enjoying his own toy but not interacting with the other. It will be at least 4 months or so before your child realizes that playmates are actually the best toys of all. Intellectual development. As you play with your child at this point, you'll find your baby a bit harder to amuse than it used to be. Now that he can remember games and toys from one day to the next, you'll find him harder to please and he'll quickly grow bored of repeated stimuli. This would be a good time to start rotating his toys. Put out a few at a time, then switch every few days. To add variety, try putting a basket of toys in each room he frequents, and let him spend time with each of them.